All right, so this right here is your belt. You got a serpentine because it goes like a S, like a snake, okay? This belt right here, the one you pull on and check for tension, the back side of it goes across these pulleys. This is a tensioner pulley. It puts tension on it, okay? Then you have an idler pulley that just stays in one spot. This does have a bearing. This has a bearing. These are usually the ones that go bad and squeal. And I'm going to show right quick when I start it up what's going on with that. Right now I wanted so I could talk because it squeals a little. Now it's just when it first starts up. But once you start hearing this squeal, you change it because once this belt gets thrown, usually it's at the fuel aisle because they'll slow down, lower RPMs. This will finally lock up. It'll fall off and fall down. It'll break the belt, but it'll fall down. But if it doesn't and you're going down the road, it'll catch in its fan blade and get all wrapped up in the whole motor. That's a Horton, I believe, but it's a fan clutch. It could cause all kinds of trouble. It could make this break off of that. You don't want to do that. You want to change it ahead of time. So once you start hearing these squeal, I'm going to give you a number. You want a number? 150,000, start looking. 200,000, buy one of these and throw it in your bunk if it ain't squealing already, and then change it when it needs it. Should be under warranty, whatever, if you're up to 500,000. I'm just telling you, change the belt when you do it. Both of them. No, I'm pointing at the wrong belt. So this belt, but you get my point. They both have tensioners, okay? I'll show you what it sounds like. Alright, so it was squealing more just a minute ago, and then it got to this point where it's just chirping. It's just a chirp. Okay? And that's there. I know you hear it. So anyway, it will go away and it'll straighten up. That don't mean the problem is solved. That means that idler pulley is tensioner. I keep saying it wrong. Tensioner pulley is starting to go bad. And I'm going to get one today. Y'all stay safe. I hope this video was helpful. Keep an extra belt and tensioner, especially at higher miles. And take it easy. Peace. Okay, and this is my old tensioner pulley here, and it just went bad, was squealing, and of course the belt's running around. It wore the belts a little, a couple 100,000 miles. Yeah, I'd say they need to be changed out. So I put new belts, both new belts. I recommend, and then take your belts and zip tie them suckers just like this right here. Have a parts sheet on what you got, and then I'm gonna write down the parts numbers, and when I change this out, I already know my miles for my ticket. But this right here, a few bolts, and what you're going to need is a 1/2-inch drive to go into here to actually take the tension off of it. And once you take the tension off of it, you can get the belt off, and there you go. So even to change the belt, you're going to need a 1/2-inch drive, an extension, and a ratchet to get this thing pulled off, and a pry bar. So change the belt, and see, it's not like it's dragging too much, but it's just enough to squeal. When you start talking high RPMs, this is the one that's dragging right here. I can feel it. When you start talking high RPMs, the problem is that's your fuel mileage right there. Right there in that hole is your fuel mileage going down because it's dragging your belts and your engine's trying to turn them. Any drag, fuel mileage. So, but there's the hole right there. That's it. I hope that was helpful. Anybody wants to change a belt out, 1/2-inch drive in here, a pry bar, and an extension, and a ratchet.